In January of 2010, amidst the horrible aftermath of Haiti's earthquake, I was fortunate to meet and form a simple friendship with Ann Curry. Several months later, in New York City, after speaking with Ann on a panel at the 140 conference, she invited me to come visit with her at the Today Show. Before my visit was over, Ann was kind enough to sit with me, to reflect on how we met, to talk about Haiti and the work that I've been doing there. It was an incredible opportunity to gain Ann's insight. I was especially interested in Ann's ideas about whether or not she thought technology can actually make a difference in places like Haiti. Here are some of the highlights from that interview.
Technology, for the first time, is allowing people all over the world, no matter how rich, how poor, how powerful they are, to influence each other. And I think this open door is going to speed up our evolution. We already know that there have been explorers in our oceans, throughout our land masses, in space, but technology is giving us a new way to be explorers, for people to feel that they're part of something brand new, to feel that they are part of the adventurers, the pioneers. And one of the ways that we have to use it is through education. Technology, I think, is giving us hope in a way that we've never had before, to let people who need to be educated, to let them have that access. It's a bigger problem than we see elsewhere. You expect, at least if you're going to try to educate a lot of people, that at least your teachers will be educated, that you'll have at least that. And you're talking about a place that doesn't even have that. So it's almost as if you have to reinvent the system, reinvent something that's actually going to work, and not take too long, because while you're taking your time to figure it out, the opportunity will be wasted. It's interesting. I mean, I think that this idea of using technology like iPods and iPads to teach people in Haiti is really inventive. I think it's exciting. I've been to many places in the globe where technology rivets young people. They want so much, is that their eyes are wide open. You know, you already have a rapt audience. It's hard to imagine that it could fail. And I really hope to see that it will work. There are issues you have to resolve: power, teaching people how to use the technology. But absolutely, there's no reason to believe that technology can't help educate people who live in poverty. I mean, why not? They're human beings just like we are. We can be educated, you know, walking to the subway. Why can't they be educated living in poverty? Absolutely, it's possible. I believe that life is about service. You know, my father used to say to me that when I used to ask him, what should I be when I grow up? He'd say, well, and I was 10 years old when I first started asking. He'd say, Ann, you know, whatever you do, do something that is some kind of service, because then you'll know at the end of your days, and only really then, that it mattered that you were born. I think that every person is valuable. Some are more powerful and more influential, but no one's value is more than another's. I believe that there is an absolute truth. The problem is that we so rarely find it, and but I think the effort to look and to struggle to sort of find the truth is a noble one, because I think ultimately the truth does set you free, and the truth will set the people of Haiti free if they could just get access to it. If you looked at all the things that make us the same, as Maya Angelou once told me, the list is so long you'd never see the end of it. And if you looked at the list of the things that make us different, it's a very short list. So when you finally come to realize that we are all really connected, then how is it moral for us to allow our family to suffer as they do unnecessarily? I know for a fact that education is it. It's the secret. Knowledge is power, and if you give people information, you give them the tools to live a bigger, better, healthier, happier life. How long will we allow so much of humankind to not have access to education? It's, to me, a moral question. I think the future will look back on this time and they'll wonder how we lived with it. And the question will be asked, what did you do? What did you do? Did you do anything? Even a little thing to ease that.
For more information about Fireside International and the work that we're doing to advance education in Haiti and the world, please visit us online.